Wow. How y'all doing? Y'all, it is about to be 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm on my way to bed. Now, I loved yesterday because of course, yesterday I took I took a little easy this weekend and I was able to catch up on some sleep as well as some work. So I woke up around 8 p.m. yesterday and did a little bit of work and now I'm just like, it's Monday though. Today is normally my day off. Anyway, so I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time today. I want to stop by, of course, to discuss the new moon little tea that we got going on. Yes, Ancestor Veneration. Check out the blog spot, 28spiritmistake.blogspot.com. Information will be in the description box about the event. And of course, if you have any question, you can email me at 28spiritmistake at gmail.com. Anubis is here. And of course, like I said, I'm just stopping by checking on everybody. I was not here over the weekend. And, I was a bit busy. And, I got a few updates on some people's tea and what is going on with him. And it's unfortunate. And we'll talk about that later. Not today, but later. Also, I ran into an old acquaintance from the past. This acquaintance actually I got to go and all this other bullshit. And something happened today where spirit led me to them. I said, that's so amazing how that works, huh? So, I play like I didn't see the person, but I saw everything they were doing. But anyway, there's a lot of things that are changing for me, and I'm sure you're going through the exact same changes. There's a lot of elevation going on, and dead weight is being left behind, and old people and old things and things that does not serve us any good. They're slowly falling away. And I always tell people, I'm not a sometimey person. So I don't deal with sometime friends. I don't deal with sometime associates. I don't deal with sometime acquaintances. If I'm fully in it, I like people that are wholeheartedly in it as well. And, some people, they rather have cyber fun than actually meet people in person. That's totally up to them. But anyway, that's not me. So anyway, come on, TC. How you doing? TC. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. TC. Mm-mm-mm. I heard, ooh. TC, I'm going to have to give you a call today. I'm about to give you a nice little call today, TC. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is. There's a lot going on. Yes, there's a lot going on. And of course, we have the new moon today. Come on, Lotus. Hey, Lotus. Yeah, come on, Lotus. How you doing? We got the new moon today. Of course, we got the new moon today. And let me see what the new moon is in. Let me see what the new moon is in. I used to have this little thing on my phone. I got rid of those little crazy little apps, honey. Let's see what T. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we could do that. Go figure. New moon in Gemini. Duh. Yes, new moon is in Gemini. So, hey, honey, why not? Yes, why not? So anyway, there's a lot going on, of course. Yes, of course there is. TC, come on, Melly. Melly, did you get my email? I'm starting to be disappointed with Gmail. Like for real, Gmail. I'm about to throw some shit at Gmail because they really trying it lately. They've been trying it lately. A lot of stuff is going into the spam. So I'm making it a effort now to check my spam I won't say every single hour, but periodically. Especially I'm waiting on a response for some people because some people were emailing me and I was like, are they ignoring me? But it was actually going to the spam. But that's been going on a lot lately. So yeah. Yes, honey. Oh, somebody. Yes, honey. Come on. Yeah. Oh, damn. Does it take a time for? Does it take? I think it takes some time for YouTube to load up or something. See this right here? Y'all see this shit? All these notifications. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I do want to say this too. I see all of your comments. Y'all, I've been so pissy lately that I literally will read the comments. Like when people leave comments under the videos, I would literally see their comment. And when I go to respond, I kid you not, the phone will ring or something will go down to where I just totally forgot what the fuck I was doing. And then it hit me because, of course, they notify and say, oh, you got a comment by blah, 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 blah. So I definitely see all your comments. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I definitely see it. Of course, like I said, I try not to become overwhelmed with things because stress is not good for anybody, but especially for me, I feel like I'm becoming stressed out, I shut down. That's why I say too, when I get on here and I be cussing people out, we're going to say cuss because that's not a cuss out, bitch. The way that we used to get red for filth, bitch. It was worse than that, honey. But when I come in here and I be reading people, it's really because people really be like, I kid you not, like people, I swear to y'all, like people will actually get work done on love. And while we're doing the love work, something will come up, maybe with health. And they will literally send like fucking 7 paragraphs of a text message, right? Or an email, depends on what they feel like. And some will send an email and a text, going over this long, drawn out shit. And in my mind for a minute, I'll forget, like, well, what work are we working on? We're working on the love work or we're working on health work? Because I'm a little confused. Or not even that. We'll be working on love work and they'll be emailing about their neighbor. Like, I got a neighbor that just really ticks me off. And I'm like, sometimes I respond and be like, did you mean to say this to me? Because as you know, we're working on your love work. And what the fuck your neighbor's doing is not my concern and it shouldn't be yours neither. Just shit like that, y'all. Just shit like that. That shit just so irritating. And of course, I ignore it or I respond back, but that could be more stressful. On top of the work that you're doing, that could be even more stressful. And people don't understand that. As I said, honey, you know when someone is really about that life when you tell them what to do on their end and they're like, oh, honey, Mystic, really? 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 I gotta do that? Wow, Mystic, is it really gonna? Oh, bitch, you could tell I'm tired, honey. I should be tired. I woke up at like 8:30 up to do. You see why I was ignoring or I was kind of getting fed up with you responding back saying, hey, girl, can you worry about your own business? Yes, honey, come on. Okay. Oh, let me check right now then, honey. Oh, YouTube had an outage in Japan? There's going to be a lot of outages, honey. We coming into the year of stability. We coming into the year of water, and even I think for summer solstice, I think it'll be a little fun to have a little thing in person. I won't put it out there. I must put it out there, but the haters watch. You gotta kind of watch what you say out there. Oh, speaking of that, I saw a video of someone giving their little. Cause see, this is my issue I have with these money grabbers. People do everything, right? You're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a teacher, and we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna keep it 100 right here. I'm a reader. I'm a spellcaster. I'm an astrologer. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a temple reader. All that shit. You saying that and offering services, all that is like you saying, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a paramedic, I'm a fireman, and I'm a firewoman. Like that's exactly what it sounds like. But someone was doing an astrological reading, I guess you could say, for Geminis, the Gemini season. Honey, and you were seeing all these, and that's why I tell people, I feel like we're going to keep it flat like this. I get questions like this too. There are two types of one sign, okay? We would say there's possibly four types of one sign. You have those who are born in 1 month, right? So let's say for Gemini, you have Geminis that are born in May, you got Geminis that are born in June. Those who are born in June are going to be very different from those who are born in May. Also, the day that the person's born on also dictates their personality and stuff. But people will have these vague responses. And that's my only issue, especially when people say they're spellcasters. There's no such thing as vague spell work. Like every person has their own needs. Every situation needs its own thing. And it's impossible for you to offer the same type of work for the same type of person over and over again, or the same type of work for different people. That's why I said it's so important to talk with you and to see where your mind is at. Because of course, if you're someone, I'm gonna give you a good example. If you're somebody who's doing love work and you have a lot of work that needs to be done on your end, more than likely, I'm going to suggest you to do love work for 21 days. That's 7 days to work on you, 7 days to work on you, and then the last 7 days working on manifest what is you're desiring. But if you're somebody who, me talking with you, you sound like there's a lot of self-love there and a lot of dedication to yourself and a lot of, I love myself and I just need someone to enjoy this journey with, then I'll be like, yeah, medium case work. And that's not all the time. And I'm just saying that, openly, So same thing with like readings and stuff. I think when people do these astrological readings or these tarot readings for like Geminis and Virgos and shit, in my mind, I'm like, that's like reading daily horoscopes. It does not apply for everybody. And that's why I would say if I was an astrologer on YouTube giving out, tarot readings for certain zodiacs, I would say in my experience, not what spirit is showing me. Because the spirit is showing you that, then you will give your little astrological readings, which you would say, for this Gemini, for that Gemini. And people go into even saying the male Gemini and the female Gemini. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, girl? Now you could. Oh, yeah, hold on. That's why this motherfucker be listening. Okay. I don't say what the fuck is that a lot, y'all, but he definitely was like, what? What? Anyway, I don't understand that. I don't understand how you could give readings for this, like broadly. And then people are like, some people are like, yes, that's definitely me. Okay, bitch, I sit here and say, bitch. Anyway, we're not even going to get into that because I'll turn this to some other bullshit. But every situation, that's why I said I couldn't do that. I offer natal chart readings. I offer, uh, you know, astrological readings, astrology charts, all the good stuff, but on a personal basis. I wouldn't come out here and talk about the zodiac, unless, of course, people ask questions. Well, what do you think about Scorpio women? Then I'll give my opinion. Or what do you think about Scorpio men? But I would never sit here and try to say something about a sign and pass on as true, because a lot of people, especially, we can talk about this, because a lot of people that seek out these spiritual advices and stuff, spiritual advisors and tips and tricks, they're typically people that are broken, that are seeking something. So when you put this stuff out there and be like, yeah, Leos are messy and they're dramatic and they talk shit to people, and we're like, you literally saying the forecast for Leo and you're going into this depth. If somebody's suffering from depression and or anxiety, and maybe this is just the healer aspect of me, or should I say the empath aspect of me, and that will make them feel very horrible about themselves. And they already feel horrible about it, but they'll be like, damn, that is fucked up, because I didn't think I was like that, but maybe it's true because this bitch said I'm that way. And so, like I said, I pass my stuff on as personal experiences, not on from a spiritual perspective. Like spirit is showing me that those people who are in this astrological sign this way. Because like I said, cancers are my biggest challenges out of all the zodiacs. I always tell people this. I have no problems with any other sign like that. Scorpios, I really don't give a fuck about neither, but I can be a little more lenient with the Scorpio. Cancers, on the other hand, really, really, honey, they know how to flip my wig, and so it's a bit challenging for me when it comes to cancers, but not all cancers. We'll say 95% of cancers that I encounter, there are crazy challenges with, and do I want to invest time and energy into playing with these challenges? Hell no. Not at this point, I don't. I'm not interested in that. Cancers are very manipulative. They have big ass temper tantrums. And like I said, some of them are very mature and they can handle and they know how to step back. Like, ooh, I'm not feeling myself, then let me step on back. But some will really actually sit here and play that little role. Like, you made me feel so bad and excuse me and blah, blah. Ooh, girl, I don't want to think about it. So, yes. So, like I said, my opinion about that is what I would share. I wouldn't sit here and do, title my video, forecast for cancers, what I see going on, and give you my little input and give you my background and be like, yeah, cancers are messy as fuck and they're manipulative and they're nasty and they're closet case freaks and they the ones out here doing the nastiest shit but act like they don't do that shit, and they're whores, they're the whores, the worst. Anyway, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that as like I said, a spiritual perspective. Okay, I will keep it as my opinion from my experiences that I've had with cancer people, and we'll keep it at that. Some people go in and talk about people being gossipy and messy and shit. I'm just like, honey, the things I read about Geminis, honey, very few of those characteristics are mine. Very few. Okay. Even going into, because people say, well, maybe you're closer to Cancer and all that stuff. Even that, honey, when it comes to Cancer, bitch, we'll say probably two things I have that most Cancers have would be intuition and motherfucking emotions. I'm a very emotional person, and I'm not gonna hide it. If I don't like you, bitch, I'm gonna let you know. If I love you, I'm gonna let you know. If I got a problem, bitch, it is what it is. I'm very emotional, and I'm gonna tell you what it is, bitch. But I'm not gonna throw a fucking temper tantrum and roll around on the ground and shit because I can't have things my way. Like, girl, what the fuck I look like doing that? But everything else is like, girl, bye. And the same thing with Gemini's two-facedness and backstabber shit. I'm just like, maybe it's because I was raised by real people. So that's not really my story. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up with other signs possibly influencing me. But no, gossiping and stuff. I hate gossiping ass people. In fact, that's why I said I don't hang around with people. I don't have friends, bitch. If I do, bitch, when they start, girl, you up, gotta go. Bye, honey. I got too much things to be, girl, you should be worrying about your credit score instead of what the fuck that bitch doing to get you chasing a man, bitch, and your credit's fucked up. You're living out with your mama and daddy, bitch, ain't got shit going on for yourself. Worried about this damn man. When you gonna get what? It's crazy. But anyway, yes, honey. Listen, Grand Rising, y'all. Mine is gonna be sunsetting, honey. Yes, cancers are very emotional. Yes, they are, honey. Yes, cancers are horse too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. Own it. Yay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. Let it. And, even going into like, a lot of people, we talk about Western astrology, but nobody really talks about, Native American astrology. Nobody really even talks about Chinese astrology or Egyptian astrology. And I thought about doing stuff on that, doing topics on that and stuff, because I've researched that stuff a long time ago. And I did, in depth, extensive researching, honey, on, Egyptian signs and stuff. Then you have the old way and you have the new way. But I feel like those are more accurate when it comes to reading people, especially speaking for myself. The Egyptian sign that I am, bitch, is very much what it is. And even going into, colors and stuff, like with the Egyptian zodiac, now we're going to talk about the fake shit. The real shit, it goes into colors, it goes into moods, it goes into body temperatures, like on the average, because people don't know this, on the average, some people's bodies are hotter than others, like mine. I'm always hot. Okay. And so either way, Egyptian astrology go deep into that. And also even going into not even knowing, where you're born. Okay. Like, I was born in London or whatever. You don't need all that. Egyptian astrology, basically, by knowing possibly the time you're born, I feel like it's more accurate. The time you're born and the day you're born on will basically go into colors, all that good stuff. Like, it's so crazy what type of personality you'll get along with, what type of personality you would not get along with. And when people be like, well, I don't really get along with these type of person. And I'm like, well, I don't think it's because they're, a Gemini or whatever, because we get along. I'm a Gemini. Or people like, oh, Libras and Sagittarius get along. And I'm just like, I know a lot of Libras and Sagittarius that does not get along. But anyway, so going into that, I think that Egyptian astrology is more specific. I don't think it's broad. Now, I think that the tropics and stuff could also be specific and pinned to an exact, but you have to be able to break that stuff down from the bottom. So the reason why, Mercury or Geminis and Virgos will get along with Tauruses and romantically speaking, is because, of course, we know what spirits deal with these planets, and we know what energies are being mixed together. And we know that Venus and Mercury actually do quite well together. Now, if you did something like Neptune with something like Saturn, okay, so whatever sign is ruled by Saturn, that's up for you because we're not going into astrology here, but there might be some problems there. There might be some big problems there, and there could be fun there. There could be some excitement there, and maybe even sexual tea there, because we know that those who are ruled by Neptune are also very sexual beings as well. We know that Neptune, water energy literally is water energy. So you have Pisces that are ruled by Neptune, and that they nasty as hell too. All of you water signs are really nasty, in fact, but I think that Pisces have no problem expressing their nastiness. I feel like Cancers are a little bit on the quiet side when it comes to their nastiness. And I think that Scorpios are really, like, people try to say Scorpios are really open. From my experience, they try to act like they're not, but they are. Like, that's to say, I think Scorpios are more bipolar or two-faced than Geminis are. Because the experience I've had with Scorpios, they've been very, very nasty and will act like they're not. Like, one of them in particular, he was going to gyms and meeting up with people and going to grocery stores, honey, in public libraries and in after school programs, honey, no tea, no shade. And having his little funs with these teachers and these parents and shit. And he would just get on the phone and just, talk about it. Not, I didn't really want to hear all that, because I'm just like, what you do in your private life? That's not my business. And then when months or weeks passed by, I guess he forgot that he did that. So then he would start bringing up, sexual stuff that I've possibly done. And I'm like, honey, wait, hold up. Let's back this up now. I've not done anything like that. I've not done anything with children or around children. I don't do, that's not my cup of tea. In fact, but your ass needs to be locked up for that. I don't care if there was any children around or not, bitch. There's a place that children go to meet, and you're playing like that, bitch, you gotta go. But second of all, bitch, ain't nobody meeting at no damn nightclub neither. Like, yeah, the nightclub is a little situation too. Like, bitch, ain't nobody doing that shit, bitch. So yeah, then he was like, well, I never did that. Or I think one time he called me and he's like, blank told me that you were telling her about my experience about the back seat of the car outside. And I'm just like, first of all, why are you calling my phone about gossip? Second of all, you were on the phone with everybody. Everybody heard that, bitch. Your mama, your grandmama, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, her, the next door bitch, that bitch, and my neighbor almost heard it too, but I have to hurry to take y'all off a speaker. So now you forgot that you shared your little sexual experiences with us. So, like I said, Scorpio's just batshit ass crazy, and I don't care what nobody say. And I've dated some Scorpios, and I can't. I can't, honey. I found one of my earrings. Oh my God. Oh my God, honey. I was looking for my earrings, honey. I could wear it as a bangle too. Anyway, listen, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta make a phone call before I go to bed. I was stopping by to check on you all. I'll be checking again, Melly, sending you an email. For those of you who took the three, hey, he's trying to get comfortable underneath the damn couch. You know, there. For those who took the three secrets of the heart class, I got your emails, and some of them were saying I'm available this weekend. I have an open schedule, and I'm like, I don't remember saying that let's do it this weekend. Well, maybe I did. Forgive me. I did read one of your emails. You said that you're available up until the 5th. Perfect. So for the other people who took that class, give me until Tuesday, Wednesday. Send me an email, send your email, text, I'll call you. And we'll go over. Ooh, girl, I got to pop my Zyrtec, honey. I'm starting to get a little itchy. We will send me that text, send me that email, and we will do that class Tuesday or Wednesday. Give me Tuesday or Wednesday. A lot of it is already, I got to put my slides together. But also I could just kind of do a little dry erase board or something. I'll figure something out. Hang a little, we'll write everything down on a dry erase board, like the teacher's class. Welcome, class. And today we're going to learn about the 3 secrets of the what? Do anybody know how to say heart chakra in Sanskrit? Like that. Maybe I'll do that. What is the karmic? What is it? What is that with the black woman fell in love with jailbirds? What the fuck? Uh-oh. So let's just go over this very lightly. It's not just black women, Tasha. There's white women that fall in love with jailbirds and Asian women, Hispanic women. And this is what I personally think. I think this goes into what, Umar Johnson was talking about. Because, I've been kind of thinking about that for about a week now, TC. I've been kind of thinking about if a man was gay because he needed the masculine energy of his father, then wouldn't he go out with an older man and not a younger man? So when I see these gay men being with other gay men that are young like them or look like them, or even the feminine gay guys, what about those? Why, if the gay man is missing the masculine energy of his father, then why is he into feminine gay man? So, that just throw that shit out the door. Same thing with lesbians and stuff. If the lesbians were into women because they didn't get attention and love from their mother, then wouldn't they be into other feminine women? So, so that's out the door. But going into this, I feel like, and this is what Umar and a lot of these heterosexual people are questioning, they don't want to admit, is that whole lacking mother or father relationship actually affects you heterosexual people more than it affects the LGBT community, because a lot of LGBT community actually were kicked out of their house at 11 years old, 9 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old. And a lot of the LGBT community that I know, they were actually raised in a home with a mother and a father. And if it wasn't a mother and a father directly, it was a stepfather, it was an uncle, or somebody masculine that was raising them. Some of them were even raised by their older brother. They had a brother who was 20 by the time they were born. So either way, that cannot be applied to that whole scenario. And that's why I always tell people, the LGBT community is way out of your league. You will never understand the LGBT community. Hell, the LGBT community don't even understand the LGBT community. But either way, going into that, I think this whole jailbird stuff, I think this goes back to people's parents. And I think that 2 things happen with women that are into jailbirds or people that are very ill. Because remember, going into the basics, the root of criminals, it is an addiction or it's an illness. So either you're addicted to something that is causing you to go to jail for it, or you have a mental illness and you're not making the connections to why you are doing the things you're doing. You're not going to prison because you want to prove to people that you are a big guy or a big woman. You're not going to prison because you love it there. You're really, there's really something there. There's either a sickness or there's a sickness. There's a mental or a physical, but either way. So I think that these women that are into these jailbirds, honestly, are women that lack self-esteem. Actually, I don't think they have self-esteem, but I think the root of it all is that father figure. I feel like they didn't have a father figure, and there's guys that like the females that go to jail too, and I feel like there's a little bit of gay tendencies there, if you ask me, because throughout history, masculine energy have been drawn to feminine energy. So you have these masculine men, tattoos on their face, shit, and they like these masculine women. And in my mind, I'm like, honey, you got some gay tendencies there. But anyway, I'll get off that. So that's what happens. I think that there's something that happens within the household, and maybe, there could be two ways with this. The father was this, uptight, nerd and shit. He was so feminine in the child's mind, and dressed properly and dear darling, talk like that. He had a little feminine mannerism too, honey. And she's like, I want a man, but I don't want a man like that. So she became rebellious, and that prisoner brings out the rebellion in her. And that's what that is, okay? And a lot of these prison motherfuckers are nasty as fuck too. So, these women are nasty as fuck too. Some of them have been violated and all that good stuff. But anyway, so that's the flip side of that. I think the other side is they didn't have a daddy at all. And because they didn't have a daddy at all, that to them, that thug type of image is masculine. That's a manly to them. So they're seeking that masculine energy in the criminals, because in their mind, ooh, that's a dangerous man. He does this. He just so that's what I think it is. And like I said, I can speak from my own experience. I can speak from my own experience. When I in the beginning, I was into, thuggish type of guys. So those are the only guys that were like really, well, at least I thought, so maybe I was looking at them, that were really like, hey, hey, I love you, come here, I'm gonna make you mine. They were into that. But then when shit was happening, bitch, and I almost lost my motherfucking life several times, bitch. I said, bitch, we can't do it. Hell no, we can't do it. So that's when I realized that a man is wise. A man has a strong mind. A man knows right from wrong. And even outside of that, he has discipline. Same thing with a woman. A woman has discipline. If you don't have self-discipline, if you can't figure out what's good for you and go for that, hey, bitch, you can't be like, I'm a woman and I'm this and that. No. Because, bitch, you've made some foolish mistakes. And I'm not saying that being a man and being a woman means you cannot make mistakes, or you cannot, make mistakes, make errors. But when you do it over and over again, then it's kind of like there's the little girl in you wanting attention. There's a little boy in you wanting attention. There's a little boy in you seeking out something. And this is why you're doing what you're doing. And the same thing with the girl. So, yeah, I think that a lot of these women are into prison jailbirds because to them that is very masculine. And in reality, we know that's not true. We know those are little boys. We know those are little boys behind those bars. And, hey, people might get a little offended by it. And we're talking about those who've done crime and doing the time. We're not talking about those who are behind bars innocently. But that's what's going on, And the little girl in her see the little boy in him, and or the little girl want to be saved by this man because in her mind he's a man and he's not a fucking man, bitch. He's not a motherfucking man. Yeah, girl, bye. Okay, there you go. Yeah. TC, something is going on with you. There is something going on. There is some. Uh-oh. You two want to act stupid right now, honey. They want to act stupid. There is something going on with you, TC. Whatever. I need to activate my damn touch screen. You welcome, honey. That's all, honey. Thug is protection. Right. To them, that is masculine energy. And like I said, when the little girl grows up, she will see that that's not for her. That's why even like TC, I've done love work for people who are into jailbirds and bums. And in my mind, I'm sort of thinking like, you could do so much better. In my mind, you could have so much fun with your life, right? You're intelligent, you're hardworking, you're ambitious. Obviously, especially if you're seeking out spiritual help, there has to be a level of intelligence there, right? Because you realize that there's something that's been placed on me, and it could be generationally. And I want to uplift this, so I need help. And I would, like I said, so that takes a level of intelligence to do that. But when they're coming to me for work, and it's a man who's a bum, who don't really want nothing, who's, low life, that don't really like shit. He might be possibly into, other men, or whatever the case. Even if they bring to the man, because of course I will tell them, well, if this is somebody you really want to be with, we could do the spiritual work, but the physical work still have to be done, because some situations are very severe. And I would say you might want to talk to him about getting help, because of course, if he has issues from his childhood, you don't want that shit in your relationship, because he's going to inflict those onto your children if you're going to have kids. And if you already have kids with this man, whether you're in a relationship or not, he's inflicting these energies or these behaviors onto your children. But like I said, offering, hey, let's go get out. Let's do couples therapy, because I got issues I need to work on. You got shit to work on. And when he's like, fuck that, I can't do it, I won't do it, that is your cue, girl, to exit stage left, bitch. At the end of the day, exit to the motherfucking left, because at the end of the day, it takes equal partnership to build. Okay. If you are, and I want you to think about this for anybody out there who are trying to establish relationships with people, friendships as well. Okay. You're trying to build a house or a building for your friendship and love to grow, because you love your friends, you love your family, you love your intimate partner. And of course the love is different, but you still have a connection with them. So you're building something strong and powerful. So when those storms hit, haters, hating ass motherfuckers coming in trying to fuck shit up, that those storms ain't gonna break down those motherfucking buildings. But see, what the issue is, a lot of y'all, that's why it's so easy for him to falter or her to falter, is that you're the one bringing in 75% or even 50%. And they're also bringing in 50%. So half of you is in it, half of them is in it, half of you is out, half of them is out. So y'all half-ass building that motherfucking house. So when a header come through, or a bitch who want to fuck shit up, a home-wrecking whore, let's talk about it, she come on in and shads and pizzazz, push up on your man, he's curious. He's like, oh, she looking kind of fine there. Because I'm telling y'all, I've been around men, no matter how hot you are, they're not looking at you. Bitch, they're not paying no word. Girl, bye. I seen this sexy ass guy, honey. I don't know what he was. I'm going to assume he was Hispanic. Sexy, sand brown skin. Oh, girl, he was sexy. Woo. Anyway, he was sexy. He held the door open for this person. And I said, oh, hell no. What the fuck? Do you like that shit? Like, girl, no shade. I'm not saying what I am saying. But the whole time while they were in that little situation they were doing, there was, we're going to take myself out the picture, because I was showing a whole lot of, who knows, okay? But there was other people coming in that were young and curvaceous and just smelled so good, to where we were even engaging in conversation. And typically when women are talking, men is like, ooh, what they talking about? Ooh, I want to come over. That just attracts men. I'm great about it. Two women sit down with a conversation, men will get up and like come to see what the fuck y'all talking about. Okay. So this man was not even paying attention, y'all. Like, I'm literally like every now and then looking over, bitch, please. Bitch, it was like, we weren't even there. Bitch, please. He was so, just there for his girlfriend. I just said, bitch, see, that's how you know that they both came into the relationship 100%. So going into that, Yes, if you're trying to build a relationship with this man and he's not trying to help you build or he's not trying to help you, bitch, you gotta go. And that's why I tell you, there's so many people out there. Like, save up your money. You know, for those of you who date these bummy ass motherfuckers who don't want nothing from you but just your money and your poom poom, you know, save up your money and book a trip to, you know, to Brazil or something, or Colombia or Mexico or, you know, Puerto Rico, you know, just somewhere. You know, if you're not into that, that's fine, definitely. But all these places definitely have white, black, Asian men. Yes, black, white, mongoloid men. Yes, they do. Okay, bitch, how you doing? You better ask somebody. So, you know, go to these places and see what those black men over there can offer you. Because these African American men that y'all are dealing with are obviously not really caring about what the fuck you got going on, what the fuck you want to do. And in fact, I think some of these motherfuckers are trying to hold y'all back. That's just my opinion. I feel like some of them purposely detour your shit. Because I'm talking about some of the people that I know too. You know, some people that I know, and I don't give a fuck right now because we're not talking right now. She can fuck herself and he can too. So, you know, lights were shined on this past weekend on Friday. You know, Friday's my motherfucking day. And somebody was trying to rain on my parade Friday because Friday was so good for me. It was so good for me. And someone was trying to rain on my parade, bitch. And I called that spirit out. And that spirit sat up there and said, because, you know, I said, the spirit said, my grandmother's going out of state and I got to take her to the airport, but I don't really want to do it because it's going to mess up my coin. And I said, well, your grandmother can call Uber then. And all of a sudden, girl, mama's tone went down. She sounded like a fucking transgender at this point. Her tone went down, honey. And she said, you could wait, hold on. Don't be talking about my grandma like that. I don't give a fuck about that. That's my grandmother. I love her. Don't be talking about my grandma. And I said, girl, what are you talking about? Girl, you talking about my grandmother could take an Uber, bitch. Your mama, your grandma could take an Uber. Well, they're not because they know how to drive for one, and for two, bitch, they will see that they get there. Bitch, they'll get there. And for three, bitch, what did I have to do with anything, bitch? You just said yourself you don't want to take your grandma to the motherfucking airport. So what's the deal, girl? What's the fucking deal? So, bitch, I said, bitch, let me let you go because, bitch, something going on with you, tampon too tight, toxic syndrome. It's something ain't right. And then it hit me. Ding, 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 ding. She messed with a man who's demonic in nature. This man literally has two cars and pay child support, but don't have a job. Now, don't ask me how this nigga pay for two-car registration and insurance because you live in California, bitch. That shit ain't cheap. Registration and insurance, and all of his cars are 2016 and up. And you're paying child support and you don't have a fucking job. You tell me how that's possible. So I told her, before I said, girl, that motherfucker playing games with you, bitch. He got multiple people and he call you when he needs some because the other people ain't giving it to him like the way you give it to him because you nasty, you lonely, you insecure, and he fucks with your mind. He fucks with your minds, honey. You see, there's one way and two way. Bitch, I want you to go this way first. Then you go work on that one down there a little later. By the way, some of y'all like motherfuckers work on that and they keep working on that. And that's why it gets so stuck in that shit. And then when people call out this, oh, how dare you say that about me? Oh, what? Oh, this is my demon to fight. Okay, bitch, when you go upside your head, bitch, please don't call me because I'm not going to pay attention. Anyway, so he hit me. I said, yeah, she fucked with this man and they just met up like on Wednesday and they had a little fun. So she had that spirit on her still, that demonic spirit. And I forgot what I was telling y'all this story for. But anyway, make a long story short, there's something in that, Tasha. And that's all I'm gonna say. There's something in that low shit, honey. And I can't do it. Bitch, you could go anywhere in this world. Bitch, you got your own house, your own car, your work. You can have a man who does the exact same thing and you're settling for a bummy ass nigga that don't want shit for himself. That think that the way to go is for men not to work. And you see these people out here on the internet, they have groups out there of African American men saying they don't have to work. They don't need a job. Their woman take care of them. And, I say to myself, honey, I hope none of these women who finish college are taking care of these men. I hope these women that take care of these men are not these women, because I definitely do a video about y'all asses. Let me do my stats on that to look up these sisters that are getting an education and still going back to these motherfuckers, these bummy ass niggas. Bitch, invest in a passport, bitch. You go get you some real shit. My fucking nerve, bitch. Anyway, come on, Melly. Come on, Lady K. Yeah, it is 100, but come on. That's all I'm gonna say. But listen, let me go. 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 It's 5:22, honey. You know I'm kind of fighting my sleep here, honey. My eyes feel heavy as fuck. I'm trying to open them up, honey. You see that? Ooh. Anyway, I know an educated black woman dating a thug. Oh shit. So see, so we go into that, Lady K. We go into these women that are lacking. They're lacking. You know, they're lacking. They're lacking this. As Umar said, you know, the father wasn't around. You know, the father wasn't around. So these women are seeking that masculine energy in these men that they're sleeping with. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that, because they know that when you know better, you do better. And obviously they wasn't taught better. Daddy wasn't there. Mama didn't really give a fuck. And now she's, you know, have no friends, and her friends use her and abuse her too. And it's a cycle. You know, I've met people through working with people and privately, and the situation was I don't have any friends, and, you know, I can't keep friends, and friends are jealous of me. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, I think there's some competition going on there. And I think that deals with lack of having a real woman raising you. Because when a real woman raises you, they tell you that, bitch, there's nobody in that room that compares to you. And there's nobody in that room that can dim your light or take what is yours. So that's why that whole competition bullshit, that's a weakness. Bitch, what the fuck we competing over? Who can get a man for, who got bigger, whatever, look better. Like, that's stupid as fuck, bitch. Because I've seen some dusty looking motherfuckers pull what these bitches that invest in stuff think they can pull. And that's all. I'm gonna keep it at that. As I was telling my friend yesterday, because she going on her 27th procedure, and I told her I was going to do a video about this yesterday, but I didn't come out. She going on her 20-something procedure, and this bitch gonna sit there and talk about some. I got to keep myself up because there's another bitch trying to take my place. And I said, girl, bye. Ain't no bitch out there going to take my place. Ain't no bitch out there even in this zone to take this place, bitch. Ow. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And at the end of the day, we both know some crypt keepers and some boys playing around with women's clothing on and makeup on, girl. You know, they got all the top of the line, you know, Jeffree Stars and shit, who look like that, pulling what you trying to get, sister. You spend all this money to get them. And on top of that, you don't even got him. He not sleeping with you. He not coming out to you, girl. So, I mean, in my mind, I'm just like, there's no point in that. Do things because you want to do it, but don't do things to try to keep up or beat out people. That doesn't make sense. Someone will always be checking on you. Bitch, somebody will always be checking on you, okay? She's in her 30s. That's sad. Yeah, daddy wasn't chasing. Come on, Melly. I know that's right. You ain't never lied. Those women are taking over. Competition is a mindset and a weak one at that. That's true. That's true, TC. That's how I tell people, honey, be yourself. I personally learned this a long time ago. Okay, a long time ago, honey. Okay, 10 years ago, whatever. Long time ago, bitch. 10 years is a decade. Hello. Somebody that had, whoever was born then is now 10 years old, bitch. How about that? They're about to be in high school in 3 more years. Anyway, so I learned that because I, in high school, you know, I was in that high school, exiting out of high school, maybe a little bit in post-secondary education. Anyway, I was trying to play that role. Like, you know, I love being childish sometimes. I can be loud sometimes. I could sit there and think about things like for a long time. I can be very analytical, but not in a sense of, ooh, that looks funny. But for myself, I can just keep looking over things over and over. So I would try to change that about myself to attract people, because I would talk to people and say, oh, what are you into? And they'll say, oh, I'm into this. So in my mind, I'm like, well, people that look like this person, must be into that stuff too. And I would try to change, right? So I kid you not, I met this person who reminds me of a person who I've actually sat down and I spoke with. And they were like, yeah, this is what I like, this is what I like. So with this guy, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get him. Let me play this role. And I totally suppressed these things about myself that the other person that looked like him, kind of like his prototype, didn't like. And at the end of the day, y'all, and I think I told y'all this story before, but this guy, we're going to be moving in and stuff, and he ended up he ended up dating someone with my real, which y'all see, personality traits. And I felt so stupid because this person was very articulate. Like I could see us coming together and building and doing things together. Like for real, for real. This person was young, but they knew exactly what they wanted. They were only like, what, 4 years younger than me. But they knew what they wanted, right? 2 or 3 years, 3 years, about 3 years, yeah. So they knew what they wanted. And I was just like, I'm not even going to say nothing because I say something that's going to look like I'm hating. And then eventually, of course, it came out. And I said, bitch, I will never do that shit again. So I don't suppress who I am for friends. I don't suppress who I am for business. I don't suppress who I am for relationships. If you love me and you like me, bitch, I want you to see all aspects of me, not just the, well, this is what I'm like when I'm not mad, no. And that's why I come on here too, because of course, I don't have to get on YouTube when I want to be vocal about a situation that's irritating to me or annoying to me. I don't have to get on here and talk about issues that I've had with clients or whatever. I don't got to talk about that, but I want people to see me in a 360. I want them to see all aspects. So they're like, okay, this bitch is definitely, but I can tell y'all, there's a lot of motherfuckers that get up on here that all you see is, hi, welcome. Yeah. And bitch, they back there getting ass beat behind the scenes. They over here, threatening people, doing crazy shit, taking all these meds, just crazy shit. But when that camera turns on, it's lights, cameras, action. So that's not what I want to be. I want to stay authentic. But anyway, let me take my ass to bed, honey. Let me take my ass to bed, honey. Watch out for those dusty women, honey. Anyway, tourspirit@mystica.blogspot.com, new moon teas that we got going on. tourspirit@mystica.gmail.com, questions about comments and services. And for those of you who emailed about some classes, let me cover my baby's ear. If you email about some classes, I'll be emailing you today, okay? Yes, I'll be emailing you today. Y'all, Anubis, his fur feels like cashmere. Yeah, cashmere. Yeah, it's funny. You know what cashmere feel like? Anybody out there? I'm sure y'all do. His coat really feels really soft and stuff. I just love rubbing his ears like this. He feels really soft. Yes, honey, he feels really soft. Yes, I love my baby. I love my boy, yeah. I love my boy, yeah. I got my boy, yeah. I love my boy, yeah. Give her, hey. Calm by my damn window. You hear that, bitch? Kai. You better leave those damn seeds alone, bitch. She too big to be out there getting those damn seeds, honey. Kai. Anyway, y'all. Let me go. Bye for now, everybody. I will see y'all again. And of course, we'll be doing another live. Yes, we will. Possibly today. Because, of course, for those who joined the New Moon Tea, I want to announce something to y'all today. Can we do that? Yes, honey. Anyway, let me take my ass to bed, honey. I gotta go. You gotta go to bed, honey. Say bye to everybody. Say bye, honey. Say we gotta go night-night. Say we gotta go night-night. Say I gotta go night-night. So I gotta go. Bye, everybody. We gotta go night-night. We gotta go. We tired. You need a baby. Anyway, everybody. Bye, honey. Thank y'all for stopping by here, honey. Lady K, Tasha, TC, and all the good stuff. I'm gonna be calling you today. And we're gonna have a serious conversation, okay? Can we have a serious conversation? TC, we're going to have a serious conversation. You hear me? You and I, you and I, you and I. Yes, honey. We're going to have a serious conversation. And you better be ready. Mm-hmm. Yes. You know what I like about the song? Somebody texts and you can't even. Ooh, girl. They put the text. They put the text way at the damn bottom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me go. Let me call. Let me make this phone call. Yes, honey. I know you are. I know you are, honey. There's some tea going on, honey. Ooh, honey. Today, listen, don't sleep with that. Yes, hold on, girl. Yes, don't sleep with that, TC. Don't sleep with that, honey. We gonna talk about it today. I'm giving you a call today. Okay. Hey, M. Jones, how you doing? Listen, y'all. Love and light, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Bye for now.